Welcome back to The Count, where we're counting down the major stories of the week. I'm Lydia Serrani. Let's get to story number 3 on our countdown. Breaking the bank. Electric vehicle mandates are a big focus of the Biden-Harris regime to supply the increased demand. Chinese electric car company BYD plans to build giant electric vehicle plants in Mexico and then, dump their cars into the United States. In response, former President Trump is saying he wants to impose a 200% tariff on these cars. Joining us to discuss, President of Strellmark and Business Development Consultants, Hillary Fordwich. Also with us, Director of Budget Policy, Heritage Foundation, Richard Stern. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Hillary, is Trump's tariff idea a good one? What do you say to people that say, oh, it's not fair, that it's going to hurt the economy?
Well, actually, pleasure to be back with you, Lydia. And I would say that we have to turn up the torch on China. They have historically, obviously, had always over 40% tariffs on our goods, and we've only had less than about 10%, 12% on their goods coming here. So it needs to be balanced. And the same thing, by the way, it's not just China, Lydia, it's the EU. Do you know that in 2021, the EU exported to the US 63.1 billion worth of cars, and we only had a 2.5% tariff on them, but we only exported to them 6.3 billion, and they have a 10% tariff on our goods. Why haven't the tariffs been balanced out? They should at least, if nothing else, be even. So I think President Trump, former President Trump, is right in terms of let's at least, if nothing else, make it even, that we have the tariffs are not just a one-way street.
Hillary and Richard, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Always a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Lydia.